In a quiet valley, surrounded by rolling hills and a gently flowing river, lived a young man named Ethan. Unlike most people in his village, who rushed through life chasing every opportunity without thinking, Ethan moved with care. He noticed details others ignored: the shifting clouds, the patterns of people walking in the streets, the faint sounds of the river running through the valley. The villagers often laughed at him. "Look at Ethan," they said. "He hesitates too much, he thinks too much. He'll never get ahead." Ethan didn't argue. He simply observed, listened, and learned. One late autumn evening, a sudden storm swept across the valley. The wind tore through the trees, and rain soaked the streets and fields. Most villagers panicked, running blindly for shelter, trying desperately to salvage what they could. Many slipped in the mud. Some fell and got injured. A few lost their homes or supplies entirely. Ethan stayed calm. He sheltered under the stone arch of an old bridge, observing the storm's patterns. He noticed which paths were safest, where the wind was weakest, and where water would rise. When the rain slowed, he stepped out carefully, moving quietly through the village. He collected supplies, avoided hazards, and even helped a few neighbors who were trapped or struggling in the mud. Winter came early that year. Food became scarce, and the villagers grew restless. Many ran from place to place, exhausting themselves in frantic attempts to gather firewood or hunt in the snowy hills. Some returned empty-handed, tired, or sick from exposure. Ethan, however, remained calm. He planned carefully. He stored his food thoughtfully, gathered firewood efficiently, and learned which paths were safest through the snow. While others wasted energy in panic, he moved quietly and strategically, never exposing himself to unnecessary danger. One night, a fierce blizzard struck the valley. Snow piled high, covering roads, fields, and rooftops. The village was nearly invisible under the white blanket. Most villagers huddled in their homes, frightened and hungry. Ethan stayed calm. He waited until the storm eased slightly, then moved carefully, checking rooftops, clearing paths, and delivering food to those who had no supplies. By morning, the blizzard had passed and the village slowly recovered. The villagers gathered around Ethan amazed. "How did you manage to survive when the rest of us struggled?" they asked. "Why didn't you panic like everyone else?" Ethan smiled gently. "Rushing leads to mistakes," he said. "Noise doesn't equal strength. Sometimes patience, observation, and careful action are the greatest powers of all." From that day forward, the villagers began to understand. They realized that success and survival aren't always about speed or force. They're about careful planning, quiet observation, and patience. Haste can lead to failure, but patience leads to success. Thoughtful planning and careful action often win where panic and noise fail. In a chaotic world, calm intelligence survives and thrives.